A while ago now, I trapped my thumb in the car door, and I literally mean trapped. The door was fully closed, and I had to use my other hand to actually open the door to let the thumb out. And one of the things going through my mind was, what is actually going to happen to my thumb and my fingernail and all that, just because it was throbbing so badly. So what I've done is put together this very basic video, and it's just showing a progression of how my thumb's healed. So if you've stumbled across it, then potentially you've got a similar injury and you're interested to know what's going to happen. In which case, I hope you find this video useful. So when it first happened, it was really throbbing, so I was having to take painkillers just so I could stay asleep at night. And as you can see, it was sort of a light red. But as about a week into it, it sort of got quite dark, that middle bit. But as I say, the pain had gone, but it was just quite dark, which I later found out was, just dried blood. So as you can see, about 2-3 weeks in, it is quite dark now, and it is sort of slowly working its way up the nail. It's not until about a month in, as you can see, there's sort of a weird opening at the bottom there. Didn't really know what that was, but it sort of turned out to be the edge of the nail, and it was sort of growing that bit out. So once again, it didn't actually hurt at all. It just looked not very pleasant. And as you can see, it's just the nail, as it grew, it slowly pushed out that good bit, should we say, at the top, just exposing this sort of dried blood underneath. So at about the 2-month mark, as you can see, it began to sort of chip off, and actually underneath that nail was like a good new nail. As you can see now, it's pretty much all that dried blood is sort of washed out and gone. I was worried that it would just be like the normal skin underneath, but it's not. It's rock solid nail, and as you can see, throughout the time, it's just kept growing it. We're about 3 months in now, and it's just sort of growing out, and it's exposing quite a nice bit of that sort of new nail underneath. So you can see sort of that end of the dead bit is now pretty much made its way to the sort of the tip. What that's meant is it's only the sort of the far right and left actually holding that nail onto the skin. So it's sort of quite loose and rocking independently. So here I've actually removed it, cut the sides off. And as you can see, it's a fresh nail, and then it's weird scoop down to this thin nail, and then pretty much nothing on the skin. And then this last little bit, as you can see, it's just that new nail working its way through and just keep on pushing. So the whole thing for me took around about 6 months, and that was from when it got hit. So as I say, that old nail sort of growing its way out, and then pretty much that new nail underneath had completely sort of replaced that old one. But yeah, pain wise, apart from that initial impact, no pain at all. And then the nail that's grown sort of through the new one doesn't look any different to the old one, so it's actually healed up really well. So I was pretty impressed.